Oh, sweet. We have gone live on YouTube and Facebook. Hi, everybody, and welcome to my sewing room. Of course, I'm Sandy, and welcome. We are doing a live Facebook and YouTube today on this gorgeous Thursday day. It is lots of fun. Today is our 11th day of Stitchmas, so we're going to be celebrating a few Stitchmas ideas from my thimble. All right, all together, I'd like to do a few thank yous and greetings. Shout out to Sandy A, Michelle G, Tina B, Carol D, Ruth C, Helen O, Auntie Joan, Jean J, Mary Z, Ken F, Ian M, Glenda I, Vivian H, Nancy C, Leah W, Chelsea H, Maureen M, and Ria G. I know that everybody doesn't always get to watch every day, but I know they get to catch every once in a while, so maybe we'll hit it on a day where they watch and they get to hear their name. Anyways, thank you to all of those people, and thank you to everyone who watches us on Facebook or views us on YouTube. We appreciate that, and thank you for all your likes and your loves, especially when you comment. It's important to find out what you're thinking, what you might want to be involved in, what you want to know about. Also give us some hints, and thank you so much for that, as well as sharing our content with other people. If you have not already joined our Facebook, please do. It's mysewingroom.ca. And if you aren't on Facebook, if you're doing YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, mysewingroom.ca, DOT, and then you can find us. That's awesome. Okay, we've got people streaming in. I see Glenda's there. Good morning, Glenda. Good morning, Ruth. Awesome to have you both with us this morning. All right, so as you can tell, I am Sandy Claus today, and I'm wishing for my flames have a win tonight when the Kraken come to town. Anyways, that is my wish. You also know my Christmas wish is to be in a playoff position by Christmas time, so keep my fingers crossed, right? All right, so I'm going to start the 11th day of Stitchmas in just a minute, but I wanted to show you some new things that have come into the store. Some of them we've had before, others are new to us. Julie and Dawn are busy getting these curated and ready for us, so let's have a look at some of the new items that are coming in. This one you may have seen before is Snow Happy. Do you remember the little snowman that you do with your hand embroidery? It's whimsical designs to mix and match. It's from Robin Kingsley of the Bird Brain Designs, and it's the Patchwork Place. You've seen that one before. We bought a whole bunch of new ones in as well. This one again is a hand stitching one for French General. Hand soirees, simple projects for special occasions. This one's by Carrie Meng, and photographs, it says, by John Zabala. Woo, that's pretty cool. Also, other than taking those, Dawn has taken some of our very new ones in. This is a Moda All-Star Merry Makers. This is patchwork quilts and projects to celebrate the season. And in each book, she's put a little gift of fabric in there for you to use in your book of quilts. Anyways, these are fun. So she's quilted these for us and packaged them. This one is a Christmas Patchwork Loves Embroidery Hand Stitches Holiday Projects by Gail Pan. And Dawn has put in fabric and needle and thread just to get you going. These are just a few of the ones that Dawn and Julie have going on the floor. I just thought I'd mention to you, these are brand new, packaged and ready to go. We have a display for those right out at the front cutting table when you come into the store and go to the cutting table. They are decorating there in some packages wrapped up in brown paper and string, because it's a few of our favorite things. Yes, woohoo! Okay, just about sang another one. All right, everybody, so that's some new things that have come into the store, and we'd like you to keep an eye out for those when you come to visit us at My Sewing Room. They'll probably be online as well at the online store. And that's at mysewingroom.ca. Or you can give us a call at the store to put an order in, 403-252-3711. All right, time for the thimble. Here we go. You guys, we're almost done the 12 days of Stitchmas. We are now on day 11. Are you ready? All right, here we go. On the 11th day of Stitchmas, my thimble gave to me 11 last-minute gifts, 10 bobbins winding, 9 quilters quilting, 8 needles threading, 7 spools of spinning, 6 hand stitching projects, 5 golden pins, 4 quilting bees, 3 fabric scissors, 2 rotary cutters, and a pattern in a pear tree. Yay! Just think, next Tuesday, that'll be the last time you'll hear my thimble and I sing to you. So aren't you lucky? Good morning, Shaughnessy. How are you? I'm glad to see you there. All right, so what things did I find that my thimble gave to me? There's a special one in my thimble, and I'll show it to you right at the end. But my thimble picked out 11 different items that we found at My Sewing Room, and all of these items are on 50% off, which I thought was really, really cool. So not only are you getting a last-minute gift, you're getting a last-minute shopping spree. That's really good. Okay, here we go. All right, so for you people who love Lori Holt, be happy. This is a 45 spool thread collection, 27 small spools, 18 small hand spools, and it has gone on clearance. Sorry, I didn't get that in the camera very well. It has gone on sale for clearance of 50% off. Okay, now I guess I didn't tell you that I was going to tell you a joke with each one of these. So what do you sing at a snowman's birthday party? For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. All right, that's good. All right, I have one more Lori Holt Bee Basics Aura Floss by Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet, and it too is 50% off. Those are great collections from Lori Holt. If you love the Lori Holt fabric, she'll love her thread. So how do you make a snowman's bed? With fresh sheets of ice and a thick blanket of snow. I think we made a few snowmen's beds yesterday with the blizzard that we had go through Calgary. I gotta say that. Good morning, Annette. Good to see you. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I found a beautiful Advent, the 12 days of Christmas. So you give this to yourself, and then each day after Christmas and onward, you open one of the surprise boxes, and it is a clearance 50% off as well. Really cool. So there's a gift that you can give yourself, or another quilter who wants to do a few gift openings after Christmas for the 12 days of Christmas. All right, you guys, what was the snowman doing looking through the carrots? You may have heard this one before. The snowman was picking his nose. Oh. All right, here we go. Other things that are in our 50% off area. Dawn, Julie, and Anne have been filling it up. This is Moda's Happiness Blooms by Deb Strain. It makes a beautiful quilt that is 58 by 70. In it, it includes the pattern and the fabrics for the quilt top and binding. So you still have to provide your own backing and batting. But that is 50% off. So Happiness Blooms by Deb Strand. All right. Did you hear about the snowman who got a DNA test? It turns out he's 85% water, 8% dirt, and 7% dog pee. Yes. Scott has DNA. Oh, I have to tell you a story before I go on. So you know that in Calgary they're doing the weather alerts now with yellow and green and red alerts. So every time my husband says to me, we have a yellow alert, he says, don't eat the snow. So be careful, because it could be part snowman. Anyways, all right, let's carry on with some other good things that for our last minute gifts. This one just blew me away, everybody. I got to do a little rearranging so I can get it in here so you can have its full effect. This is a Cafe bundle from Bernina, and even the box is beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, and this too is 50% off. Let me lift the lid and let's have a look at what's in this gorgeous box. Oh, this is so cool. These are the Cafe cross stitch, line work, leafy applique, elements, big blooms. Oh my goodness, a whole bunch of beautiful Cafe designs. It has needles, it has different blends of stabilizer, and it has the big book of embroidery. Okay, you guys can't see that big book of embroidery, and underneath all of that, OESD threads and wash away, or is this tear away tape. Isn't that beautiful? What a great bundle. Absolutely beautiful. And it is on half price. So that's fun. You'll find these right at the front of the store in our 50% off area. But that is really cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay, put that back in there. Don't let it go. But the box itself is absolutely beautiful. What a gorgeous Cafe box. You can keep all sorts of treasures in that box. I like treasures. All right. So what do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? How about some frostbite? Okay, let's see if I can get that out of the way just enough so we can see the next items up. All right, so I also have some really cute Lori Holt Christmas magnets. These are delightful to put in people's stockings, and they can put them on their refrigerator. There's 9 in a package, and it's 50% off. So that's really cool as well. So what do you call it when a little snowman has a tantrum? It's a meltdown. We could sure use some meltdowns right now. I'm telling you, we are kind of melty. Good morning, Tina. She says she's sorry she's late. She was out shoveling. Well, I got to tell you, if you're out shoveling, please be careful. There's a little bit of ice underneath all that crusted snow that blew in yesterday. I'm glad you're okay and you've made it to the show. Thanks, Tina. All right, let's carry on with our 11 gifts, last minute gift ideas from the thimble. All right, so if anybody wants to do some in the hoop embroidery, this is Pickle Pie Designs. I liked this one because this one is the one with all of the banners and flags and tags and monograms, which is always useful for weddings and showers, and even just doing Christmas presents up. You can put decorative designs on there. These are called Pickle Pie Designs. They're done in the hoop with your embroidery machine, and we have several of them for you, and all of them are half price. Woohoo! All right, everybody. Where does a snowman keep his money? You might have shoveled through some of it this morning. In a snowbank. Yes, okay. All right. Now, for anybody who is a quilter or a sewer or whatever, we're all used to the tomato pin cushion. This happens to be a keepsake ornament that you can put on your tree every year just to remember all of our wonderful hard projects. And it is 50% off as well. Now, I have to come back to the front for this one. This is for Glenda's Mike. Mike gave us this one. So I just want you to know that some of our lovely participants, whether they come into the store or whether they're online with us, they tell me jokes. And I try to remember them and then find the appropriate time to tell them back. So this joke was courtesy of Mike. So what do you call Frosty in the spring? Of course, it's puddles. Yay. Thank you, Mike. Woo, woo, woo. All right, I have three more last minute gift ideas for you on our 11th day of Stitchmas. So let's have a look at this one. This one caught my eye as soon as it came in. This one is called Quilt Builder's Card Deck, and it has 40 different jolly blocks, 8 merry layouts, and plenty of possibilities. It's really cool. There's 50 4x4-inch two-sided cards with all sorts of different patterns on them, and you can mix and match and quilt with Christmas-themed blocks. I think that would be a lot of fun. And of course, it's 50% off. Woo! All right, I only have a few more. Are you ready? I have to go back to the big camera for this because it is so big. Look at this baby. Isn't it sweet? This was a Burnett bag, Swiss design, and I just fell in love with it. I just love all of that beautiful. It's a sewing tote, carry tote. They say it's a Burnett sewing machine tote. I'm sorry, this is too cute to be a machine tote for a Burnett. This would make a great project bag. And wouldn't you look swanky with that bag? Ooh, stripes and dots and red. And then you've got an extra little pouch on here where you can put some of your good stuff. I love it. Not only do I this adorable, it's 50% off. Woohoo! It is magnificent. All right, so that is beautiful. Okay, for that one, you get this joke. What's a snowman's favorite drink? Iced tea. All right, you guys. Did I do it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you ready? I've got a couple more jokes. I must have missed one somewhere in there, but are you ready? Here comes the thimble. What's the thimble got for me? The last present that I think would fit every one of your sewers, embroiderers, crafters, makers, and doers. And of course, that's a gift card to my sewing room. And these little gift cards, you can load them with whatever you wish. So to me, that's the most wonderful last minute gift because we can't think of what they want. I'm sure if they get this, they'll know what they want and they'll come shopping. So that is marvelous. So that's my 11th last minute gift ideas from my thimble. All right, I got a couple more jokes for you though. So how do you scare a snowman? And you don't walk up and say boo to it. Why, you get a hair dryer. All right, last one. Are you ready? What does Olaf like to sing? Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And that would have been great for yesterday. We had a little bit too much snow yesterday. We had a lot of accidents, a lot of road closes. So please be careful out on the roads because they're just getting them cleared now. And it's safe. I mean, the traffic's really light this morning. So I think everybody stayed home when I came to work. They said, oh, Sandy's coming, stay off the road. All right, I do have a few announcements for you just to before we close out today for the 11th day of Stitchmas. Just wanted to remind you that we have some upcoming Christmas hours changed, right? For Christmas. We are here our regular times from now until the 24th. So on December 24th, we are only open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We are closed at my sewing room December 25th and 26th. And then we reopen to our regular times on the 27th. And then our last set of changes will be on December 31st. We are only open from 10 to 4 for the new year. And then we are closed January 1st, 2026 for a happy New Year's Day. Anyways, so I just wanted to remind you that we do have some shortened hours in the next week or two. They are posted online. They are in the newsletter. I don't know if they're online, but they're in the newsletter. They're on our door. And may I remind you, yes, we are gone early on December 24th, closed the 25th and 26th, gone early on December 31st, and closed January 1st. I can't believe it. We're just so close to a brand new year, 2026. Woohoo! That's pretty special. All right, just a couple of reminders. I was so excited this morning. We got our first pre-order today for the Tilda Songbird, and it's such a pretty fabric. So it is pre-ordering, started Monday. We pre-order until it arrives and we cut it and give it to people. But it is called Songbird by Tilda. It can go now for pre-sale. So if you would like some, please send an online order to the store for your pre-sale. And then we will hold that, or pay for the order. We will hold it until it comes in. And Songbird is shipping in January, and we will have it in our hands for their February 1st release. So that is anybody who's interested in the pre-order for Tilda fabric. Have a look. It's very beautiful. As always, Tilda is gorgeous. Okay, so we're getting close to the end of the month. So just a reminder that we have a couple of sales going on. If you're interested in getting one of Brother's feet, of course, for Bernina or Bernat, sewing, serging, whatever you wish, it is 25% off until December 31st, 2025. So until 4 o'clock on December 31st, okay? So that's the foot of the month. And of course, Bernina has their wish book that runs from now until December 31st as well. And Brother does as well. They have the creative gift sale running until December 31st, 2025. Now, they tell me, that Brother has something special happening on Friday. So I know about it. Cam knows about it. Tyler knows about it. And if you get our newsletter, you will know about it as of Friday, December 19th. So if you don't have our newsletter and you want to know what the scoop is, please sign up for that newsletter. If you go to My Sewing Room, our website, and find where you can sign up for the online sign up for your e-news. It comes out once a week on Fridays. The other thing is, if you're signing up for that, please put your birth date in. I don't need to know the year, just the day and the month. And then we send you a birthday coupon that is good for a week during your birthday time for 25% off all regular priced items in the store. That excludes sewing machines, of course, just the regular, regular normal sewing stuff. All right. Anyways, do sign up for our newsletter and find out what Brothers is planning on doing on Friday, December 19th. So you'll find it in the newsletter. All right. Yay. Okay. I think that's probably everything I needed to tell you about what's upcoming. I'll let you know that we have social sewing going on today, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday if you're interested. And then we're back next week. Next week's a short week for YouTube and Facebook. I will be here on Monday Minute, and I will be here Tuesday for the 12th day of Stitchmas. And then, oh my goodness, we don't show on Wednesday, and we're off on Thursday for a Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We only have a week away. I hope everybody's ready. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's supposed to be nice today, but I heard the colder weather's coming, so please be careful. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will be back for Monday Minute next week. Thank you, everybody. Bye.